Welcome to your Pro Wrestling Report Weekly.
That's my part.
No, it's not. I'm reading gimmicks here. It's a preview for the week of
May
9th, 2016.
Oh, that's like this week.
Wait, we're like jumping ahead.
Well, last week was the week of May, April, who cares? But I do know that it all starts tonight, David Hero, with a brand new, all-new edition, all the way live of PWR Reaction, immediately following WWE Raw at PWRshow.com. Now, on this show, you can call in. Even you can call in.
I can call in?
You can call in. And you can share your thoughts, your comments on Raw, hear our perspectives on the show, and more. That's PWR Reaction live tonight, following WWE Raw. And then on Tuesday night, that's tomorrow, it's the return of my Real Talk podcast, David Hero, discussing the world outside of wrestling.
Funk out of here.
Terry Funk will not be joining me, nor will Dory. Well, obviously.
You're going to be on a podcast?
I have been for months, and now it's back on a weekly schedule, and that is every Tuesday on the PWR Now Podcast Network. I'm going to talk about Election Mania this year.
Oh my God.
Election Mania 2016. It's the main event. Trump versus Clinton. It's like Brawl for All. It's like a bra and panties match. It's like a tuxedo matchup.
Let's face it. But on Wednesday, it's another edition
Hump Day?
of PWR Reaction following NXT on PWRshow.com. Taking more of your calls.
You gonna call into that one?
I might.
Finn Balor's back on NXT this week. That'll be worth talking about.
Eva Marie is going to be on. And
is that right?
Yeah.
Can we just call her Red, like,
No, there's only one Red.
on Scandal?
Yes.
Scandal's a television show.
That one.
That's probably the safer thing to talk about here. And on Thursday, folks, it's the Double D podcast. It returns to a weekly schedule.
God.
You got to punch the clock again on a weekly basis, David Hero, for Double D. And, we talk about everything that is too hot for PWR TV,
It's all
which
the
is a
stuff
lot.
that would get us in trouble.
So it's half of what you're already saying, along with all the stuff I'm not saying.
So, are we going to talk about our Vegas trip?
We can talk about elements of our trip to Las Vegas for the Cauliflower Alley Club, and of course, as long as we have some Justin Bieber talk.
We went godfathering in Las Vegas.
We were, what does that mean exactly?
We were godfathering.
I'm not sure what that means. Well, we'll find out, I guess, perhaps Thursday on the Double D.
And of course, it's an all-new edition of Feedback Friday.
Your favorite show.
Yes. It's on YouTube and Fight TV, FITE TV, on Fridays, 5 p.m. Central, just in time for the fish fry.
At Serb Hall?
Yes.
That is a place here in Milwaukee, as not to offend anyone. And
Who else would Serb Hall be?
Serbians.
Right.
Well, I mean, if you don't in Milwaukee, you don't. Anyways, the weekly main event of PWR and the only wrestling talk show on broadcast television primetime comes to you Saturday night on My 24 Milwaukee with the fastest 30 minutes in wrestling, looking back at the week at 10 p.m. Central. And
so you're basically calling us the 30-minute men.
I'm calling you the 2-minute man. I'm calling myself the Broadway. Primetime is also available on YouTube and Fight TV. That's FITE Saturday as well. And you can get all of these shows for free. That's FREE right now on the PWR Now Podcast Network. You can subscribe to the network on iTunes and get the shows downloaded to the device of your choice. Now, there's another way as well. You can make sure you never miss the episodes when they're first released. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Do you have a YouTube account, David Hero?
Yes,
YouTube.
I do.
YouTube.
Yes, of course I do.
Okay. Click the PWR logo down yonder there, the one that says subscribe, and get new episodes delivered right to your email inbox. So for those of you who are love automation in your world,
Don't you
get
DMs?
that.
Isn't that where everything happens now?
I think that's on Instagram, Twitter, and Tinder.
Huh.
Swipe left, swipe right. Which way would they swipe watching us right now?
Up the front.
Is that how you get both? I don't know how Tinder works. I've never been on it.
Either.
Folks, that is all that we have in store for you this week on the Pro Wrestling. How was the Fan Fest this past weekend, David Hero?
It was fantastic.
Was it fantastic or was it tremendous?
It was fantastic and tremendous. It was that freaking good.
Folks, we'll see you tonight on PWR Reaction at PWRshow.com.